definition that I found, the cornerstone is the first stone it's set in the construction of a foundation. It's important since all the other stones will be set in reference to this stone. And I think we have a picture of a cornerstone as well. So this is the first stone of, I believe, a church. They put that one down first, and then all the other stones of that brick building were set in reference to where the first stone was set. And so Isaiah is saying, look, God can be your foundation. You can build your life upon God, and God is giving you a cornerstone that you set the rest of your life in reference to. And so our question becomes quite naturally, well, what's that? What is the cornerstone that God gives to us? And we see that in the New Testament. In fact, here's one example of the New Testament telling us what our cornerstone is. It comes from Acts, and this is Peter speaking about this. He says, "For Jesus is the one referred to in the scriptures, where it says, 'The stone that you builders rejected has now become the cornerstone.'" Now, this is really interesting because they're looking back to the Old Testament and saying, okay, Samaria rejected that. They said, we don't want God as our foundation. We don't need a cornerstone. We're rejecting all that. We're going to go do it ourselves. And the New Testament is saying, don't do that. It's so much more helpful when you have a cornerstone in your life that can set in reference then all the decisions you make. And so if we push this analogy a little bit of Jesus Christ being our cornerstone, that means like just as cornerstone, you set it and then all the rocks are set in reference to that. Well, if Jesus Christ is your cornerstone, then every decision you make should be made in reference to Jesus Christ. Every decision you make, you should be thinking, well, how does this affect my faith? In fact, another way we can put it, and we'll get on a slide, is that the life and the teachings of Jesus become the foundation of your life that will not be shaken. I really like that analogy because our foundations can easily be shaken. But in this analogy that the Bible pushes forward, they say, no, when Jesus Christ and the life and teachings of Jesus Christ become your cornerstone, that's almost like your compass, your direction, where every decision you make is made in reference to Jesus' life and teachings in your world.